So I came into a neighboring city and I see a couple examples of the tree that I want to make here. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, that's what I want to make right there. And oh, there's another one right there. And if you look at that, you notice it's all red and pink, and a week ago it was only blossoms. Now we do have some leaves, but even those are red. Okay, so getting started here. I have sifted the sawdust into two different sizes. So I have the real fine stuff, and then I have some that are slightly larger, but with a lot of the real big pieces and curls taken out. And I kind of like the idea of this mid-size stuff. I wanted to test that out and see what it looks like. So we're going to do that. But this time what I'm going for is more of the blossom. And so I want some pink, some bright pink colors. And so we're going to mix some red and white and a bit of water in these. And I've found that it just works better to mix with a gloved hand. That just seems to work better than any other tool. So really get that mixed in well. Get your fingers in there and pull up from the bottom. Make sure that you've got everything. Look through your container. This is where it's nice to have a see-through container so that you can see everything real clear and make sure that you've got the color that you want. And I actually want to have a little bit of lighter material here and there. I want to have a bit of a combination, so I'm going to put some white in there and mix that up a little bit, because what I'm hoping for is to get some real light pinks, a little bit of almost white, and then the deeper color. And with this bigger container, with the bigger material, I'm going to leave that more of just a deep pink color. And keep in mind that when you dry this, you are going to lose a little bit of that color. So mix it in real good, make it as bright as you can. And if you lose more than you want, once you dry it, you can always hit it with some more paint. Well, I started the drying process and came and looked at it, check on it, and I decided that it's not quite as light as I wanted. I kind of like some of the pink there, and so I think I'll put some of that in a container. So I will add quite a bit of white paint here to this, and we'll just get that all mixed in real good. And maybe what I'll end up doing, very likely, is combining this and using some that is more of the real light color and some that is more red or a darker pink. see how it turns out when we get it on the tree. Okay, so here are some tree examples of what I'm trying to create. These first few are from ASK on Instagram, ArtStageK, and absolutely inspiring. Here's another similar. See how the blossoms are just on the tips of the branches. Love this one. This got the color, more what I'm going for, and see how that. That's very much what I'm looking for. I also like what Bunga Masari on Instagram does. She's got some pretty cool trees, although these are a little more full than what I'm going for. And here's one in real life that I took a picture of yesterday. And so that one is a great example of all of those blossoms just right on the branches. No greenery on that tree. I've never really paid attention to it until now, and I'm seeing it and wanting to create it. So that's what I'm going for. Let me know in the comments how good I did. Okay, so the next thing we need to look at is the tree and what I want to do with a tree. So I want a fruit tree style cherry tree, and so I don't think I want that right there. I'm not sure I want that one going there. I like these. I don't necessarily want that. I think this one here needs to go somewhere else, maybe right over there to come out on that side. And so I will prepare my armature here, and this is going to be a very different tree from anything I've done, because it's something I've seen recently that I really like, both in life and on my Instagram feed. So I want this to be a little more full. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll put that one right in there. And that will fill that out a bit, and then perhaps that can go over there. And I might even try to implement this one back in somewhere, maybe like that, or maybe on one of these pieces. And then if needed, I'll put in a few other pieces so that we can get the desired tree. Put some glue right in there. There he is. I really like that hot glue. That just really seems to work well. Okay, now I think that's got the main part of my... Yeah, I think that'll look good. Okay, so this is an area where I think the hobby tack can be useful, and so I am going to use it here, and we'll just do the work. Now it's finally time to put a little pink on here. Just blossoms, and we'll see how it turns out. So I noticed that it is quite sticky. Leave these. So that's good for this situation, I guess. Look at that, sticking to the side of the container. It's incredible. It's actually been a couple of days since I left this because I've had so much going on in other aspects of life that had to be addressed. So shout out to my follower and commenter who said, I think you're gonna like the results. This is crazy cool. This is actually pretty insanely cool. I have to say, I am impressed by how that glue just grabs things. You don't have to go back and respray. That's convenient. It's not, so I might have to apply some more glue to it perhaps. But honestly, just like that, I think I've got the desired result that I was expecting. And I could certainly put more branches on it, but I don't know, I think we're looking good. Let's take a close up and check it out.